is my 1993 Nissan R32 Skyline GTS-T. Bought it yesterday, 112,000 Ks. I have no idea what's done to it engine wise because the previous owner knew nothing about it. Everything done at a mechanic. He said the only thing he really knows is that it's got 240 rear wheel kilowatts. So I'm guessing, because the turbo says Garrett on it, I can't see the actual ID plate. I'll take a punt and say it's a GT 2871 perhaps. I don't think a 2863 would push it that hard. So, no, it's not a GTR. I didn't have the money for a GTR. I just wanted kind of a dabble in the Nissan turbo sort of thing. Still RB20. It's been rebuilt, but I don't know if there's anything special in it, of course. It is running a Wolf 3D computer, which runs ludicrously rich all the time unless it's on boost. So hopefully that'll be coming out. I'll be going with a Nizztune or a Haltech. Probably a Haltech, because I think I can get a cheap-ish one. Has no wing on it. Don't know if that was factory or taken off. Just unsure. The exhaust is huge. It sounds really, really nice. Wheels are Lenzo D Project Ds. Not sure how wide. Front tires are 2.25, back tires are 2.35, so I'm guessing 8 and 8.5, maybe a 9 in the back, not sure. Interior is pretty much stock except for aforementioned Wolf 3D computer, sweet install of course. It was originally an import, don't have the papers for it, I don't have any papers for it actually, but being that the interior is this clean, I would be well inclined to believe that the 113,000 Ks is legit. It hasn't been wound back. Front mount is huge as well. It's pretty cool. Front bar also needs to be resprayed because they munched it putting it up on the dyno 2 months ago when it was run. So we've got some sweet silver piping with the blue flex, of course, because what else would you get? Boxed in pod, which is nice. We've got to have that for the Australian emissions laws. Yes, they are that dumb. Sweet blower valve that I'll probably be taking off and putting it back to recirc because it's not too happy with it. Though the good part is that when I lift off the throttle and it's not on boost, it's sweet flutter to it. And then when I'm on boost and I lift off, it's proper blow off valve noise, which is cool. So yeah, I bought it because my other car, this E30 in the corner here, is my long-term project. This used to be my daily driver. It's a 318 IS. It was really, really nice until this happened. A truck came round the corner, across the road, hit a branch with the container. The branch fell straight onto the car. So we got a chewed up C-pillar, dented quarter panel, you can see there. Big one there, another one there. Not good at all. Back window's been smashed, roof was pulled down a bit. I don't know if you can see. So that's going to get repaired, resprayed, perhaps a cage. Probably keep the M42 in it, which is a 1.8 twin cam inline 4. Doesn't make huge amounts of power, but revs to the moon. It's so much fun to drive. I had different wheels on it, different suspension. Everything was done except for engine and gearbox. So, big shame, but it will live again. But in the meantime, I think I'll enjoy myself. Some Nissan ownership. Glorious RB20 sounds amazing. Yeah, it runs so rich at the moment when it's not on boost that it kind of needs to be addressed rather soon, as Mr. Policeman is probably going to pull me over when he sees it billowing smoke. Regards to suspension, I think it's close to stock. In the boot, it's got a brace between the two towers, also in the front. However, it is fairly high up and fairly soft compared to normal GTS-Ts. I can't really push on it because I'm holding a phone with one hand, but you get the idea. It's not super harsh over bumps, so yeah, we'll see what happens with it. I think it's too clean to take drifting. I won't turn it into track spec kind of thing because the E30 is going to be for that. and this is kind of a highway car, I guess. I'll also take it to the Jags, I think, and see what happens. No idea if it's got a limited slip diff, but we'll probably find out then, or sometime before. So yeah, quick overview. The next section I'll start trying to dig into it, finding out what's actually been done engine wise. Either it's got a really bad tune, or it's been cammed out or something like that. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know what turbo or anything it has on it. I do know that it has an awful alarm, that the buttons on the remote I have, I'm not sure when you're meant to press them. It seems to just go off when it wants. So we'll find out on that. Yeah, bought an R32. I think I like it. It's pretty cool. You feel cool when you're in it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, because we'll find out what it's actually running.